I use the pronouns she, her, and hers, and I'm a fourth-year student at UBC. I'm majoring in gender, race, sexuality, and social justice studies, and my minor is family studies.
So I'm Dr. Sylvia Bartolic, and I'm an instructor at UBC in the Department of Sociology.
I'm Sean Lauer. I'm a professor here in sociology at UBC.
Hi, I'm Jelena Ma. I have a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and a minor in Family Studies, and I'm completing my Bachelor of Education in Home Economics.
So family studies is the study of families in the social context. We basically look at family dynamics and interpersonal relationships.
But there's so much of what I learned in school about like theory and like ideas that actually when I go to work I can use, or I suddenly see it like happen in my work and then I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Love them or hate them, present or absent, we all come from families. And at some point, a lot of us want to form families in the future. So I believe it's very important that we understand how our families have influenced us. Families are one of the main socialization agents, and they, socialize us first. And then other socialization agents like education and peer groups, they have to filter through our families.
I think studying families is really foundational to understanding our future because families are that backbone that we grow up in, that we aspire to be, and that continue to change.
It doesn't just have to focus on the social aspects. There's elements of, like, you get to learn a bit about developmental psychology. You get to learn about like the economic side of what it means to have a family and like within like a capitalist society. How families are struggling with that and how they're figuring out how to manage like childcare with work.
Learning about the different diversities that families can be, single parents, same-sex parent, multiple parents, not just two parents, and step families was really interesting to me. It really opened my eyes to what else was out there in the world.
You can study everything within families, right? So I was interested in economic processes, and then I was like, oh, you could do that within families, but families are also a place where inequality is really fundamental, and you can study it either inequality within families or inequality across families for different kinds of reasons. Because it is sort of this kind of fundamental institution, everything that you might be interested about the world is kind of happening within families or has a family dynamic to it.
There are so many jobs out in the community. You could work with families directly. You might work as a manager where you're overseeing people that are in families that have family issues in the background that you have to understand and work with. You might work with particular groups, so you might work with teenagers or children or the elderly, senior homes, for example. You might work in healthcare, but that relates back to family dynamics. You get a lot out of these courses, really understanding what it's like to be in a relationship, what you might be doing wrong, what you could improve, for example, conflict resolution, effects of jealousy, all of those things, and as well, how to work with the elderly, and planning for retirement. We do all of those things, and some people want children and how to be a better parent.
Everything. I find like family studies, people just think it's just about the family, but family is such a big part of your life. It's like your heritage, it's your background, it's your future. So like you learn everything